Hi all, this is Jack, and today I wanted to go over Conquest and Conquest Sector 1 to be more exact. So this Conquest season started in May of 2022, for those maybe listening in the future, myself included. And we're facing a whole bunch of new people and a whole bunch of new event feats, including the global event feats, where include you have to beat 20 battles without a leader, defeat 500 enemies, 100 enemies, beat 100 enemies with Malik or Revan, Darth Revan, win 40 battles with a full Sith Empire squad, win 20 battles with Nihilus and Scion in the squad, win 40 battles with full squad of Old Republic, and then a couple of feats that have to do with two separate data disks. In Sector 1 specifically, we've got a couple of feats, 4 of them, and where we need to do 20 battles without losing any units, defeat 50 enemies with Old Republic units, and gain health steal up 40 times and potency down 40 times. So my biggest concern here throughout the entire Conquest will be the Old Republic feats. That one there, including the entire team, will be difficult, but frankly, where it's going to come into play is going to be making sure you have the right data disk. So right now I don't have the right data disk, hence why I've only done a couple of battles, but I will be focusing on data disk in the future on which ones will help me with that specific 2 feats to get through Sector 1 in completion, as well as that global feat. So let's look over the teams that I was using during Sector 1 to get through it successfully. The squads here, Sector 1. So I used this Grievous team, this Grievous Newt, B2, Genos and Brood, and Sunvac. I only used it, I think, once. It's a decent enough team, but it's not very good in beating the actual mission. If you don't mind losing and just kind of doing a standstill, not using anybody's whatever it's called, not using anybody's I can't remember what it's called, but not beating not winning or not beating the team, but putting Grievous in there and the 2 Geos in there, specifically Sunvac, will get you a couple health steal ups, because Grievous gets hit on the Skittering Horror here. He gets health steal every time he uses that, and of course he gets a bonus turn every time a Separatist or a Droid dies. So Geno's Brood gets the extra Separatist add here, as well as Sunvac, who taunts when he loses his taunt through Hive Tactics. You know what? That's actually only through the Hive Mind bonus. So, maybe take out maybe take maybe Sunvac and just add a regular Separatist, and that allows you to get probably this one. That allows you to get General Grievous with the Skittering Horror one. So every time a Separatist dies, Grievous gets to go. He uses it a couple times, but again, it's based off of them dying. So it's not the best team, but it's there when you really just need a couple of the health steal ups just to kind of finish off the feat. So I used it once when I just needed a couple of them to finish it off. We've got the Boss Grief, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Scion, and Fennec squad. I actually like this team quite a bit for the health steal up feat. It also allows potency down as well, the feat there. Grief Karga is the one that does the health steal one, and it's through Bring Them in Cold. When you use this move and it defeats the enemy, it gives 5 health steal ups to all your 1 health steal up to each of your bounty hunters, so you get 5 full health steal ups. So when you do that and you kill somebody, typically when that happens, you also get the payout, the bounty hunter payout, which then through grief resets all your cooldowns, so you're able to Bring Them in Cold again, hopefully kill somebody again, and able to get another 5 health steal ups. So I actually used this team quite a bit, and then it allowed me to get probably about 20 of the 40 health steal ups, just this one team. Boba Fett's Slaying of Django is there because when he gets 16 bouts of momentum, he's able to use this bounty breaker here, which hits all enemies. And when you have 16 stacks of momentum, he puts potency down on all the enemies. It's not the best potency down the potency down team here, but I was able to pull off 16 momentums a few times, and so it allowed me to get a couple of the potency downs. So it was actually useful. The potency down team here with the JML, you basically just want to keep calling GMY. This is by far the best team for potency down, in my opinion, in that I was able to get about 15, 20 different potency, 10 to 15 potency downs each time I went in. And it's because every time you call in GMY, he inflicts potency down on his basic. So that's pretty good. You keep calling GMY. The one risk here is that you might kill the enemy too fast. And so if you're going to use this team, maybe not use the JML special. Depends on how powerful your JML is, but using the JML special is probably not the right call. And simply because you just killed him too fast. So you're not able to get GMY to use his basic if you're just killing everybody. So I would use just your maybe even using Jedi and Knight Luke lead, so you can kind of slow everybody down, slow the enemy down. But generally speaking, this team is very good and it allows you to get a lot of potency downs on GMY's basic. Here's my old Republic team. I don't think I've quite perfected it quite yet. I don't have that many good Old Republics, as probably a lot of people don't. This is what I've got. Joanni does, I think through her. No, it's this one, Cathar. Yeah, this one. This actually does health steal up as well, but you have to have the Zeta. So I'm not going to be setting up her anytime soon. Just for that, just for some health steal up. But if you do have it, I mean, I guess you could use it. So the Old Republic, I haven't quite perfected it. Maybe no, because Bastila Shan is only protection up on the Jedi. So Jedi Rev is probably the right call here. Give everybody speed. I got my candy up, so he's actually quite useful. And so far, I've only been able to find one team that I can kill, and it's the Ewoks. So, I mean, the problem here is they don't have any synchrony. This team does not match up. Obviously, I'm almost inclined to remove Jolie and put Zalbar, just so I can maybe get some extra synchrony here. I haven't even thought about using Karth as maybe the leader. Okay, guys, gain denouncing critical avoidance. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So, anyways, it's something that I'm still working on. But this is the team that I've been using, and it has not worked very well. So, what I'm going to be focusing on is finding a couple of data disks that's going to help. And I ended up finding one that I have yet to try it because I just got it at the end of the Sector 1. And that is the thermal exhaust. So this one here, you can see whenever enemy gains 5 debuffs, they gain 3 stacks of thermal detonator, which can't be resisted. I think that will help. Certainly if Canderous is there throwing out debuffs and giving everybody thermal exhaust. So for that reason, that's made me think maybe putting Zalbar instead, because Zalbar plus mission can be deadly. So, miss my fleets. Oh well, that stinks. So in terms of going down the line here, my Sith Empire, which you do need you need kills by Darth Revan and Malik, so focus on using them to kill the other team. But this is the team that I'm using, pretty basic stuff. I usually say using Sith Imperial Trooper to, take a few hits from the opposing enemy. I'm using this team. I liked this team quite a bit, actually. Darth Sion, Darth Nihilus, Sith Eternal, and Emperor Palpatine and Thrawn. It doesn't have a leader ability, so Sion doesn't have a leader ability, so it gets that global feat. It has Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus, so it gets that global feat. And through Emperor Palpatine and through the Let the Hate Flow, he gives all enemies or all allies health steal up. So it gives 5 health steals up relatively easily, and he gets through. Is it this one? Yeah, through something. One of his abilities. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So he's getting, for shocked enemies, when you're attacking shocked enemies, he's getting 15% turn meter. And that plus Thrawn being there, you can keep getting turn meter onto Palpatine. And I was able to get up to 3 times using Let the Hate Flow. Obviously, that's 15 health steals in one battle. That was quite useful. So this team here has been was very helpful in getting the health steals up. Also, a couple of the other feats there. I didn't actually use this Ray team here. What I ended up using was this team here with you. Um, who else did I use? Oh, yeah, you. I can't remember who else I was using, but this is the bulk of it. Let's see if I can kind of go through here and see if I can find them. The other person I was using. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So this team here was something that I used after I was finished getting the health steal up through Palpatine, and when they're, I used it 3 times, and so when I got their, I can't remember the word for it, whatever their stamina. Thank you. When their stamina was getting low, I switched over to this R2D2 team with Rey. Getting again no. It's basically the only feat I'm getting here is the no leadership. But with Rey there, it's actually, it's not, there's no leadership, but with Rey there, you're able to beat a lot of like the Imperial Trooper teams and, a lot of the other teams that get a bunch of turns before you do. Obviously, R2D2 and Ahsoka Cat is there to give offense to Rey. JTR is there to slow the other team down and to get some foresight up, and Barris is there to remove debuff. So this team was very useful. I was able to clear about 4 battles just using that team, just to kind of get through it. As I was looking at my feats here, yeah, there we go. So win 20 battles without using leader. So 3 of those are from the Scion team, and 4 of those was from the R2D2 team. So that was a good mix. So that's my mix there. I think the only thing I think I need to be working on is the boss battles. So the mini boss was relatively easy. I'm sure most people won't have any problem with these 2 mini boss battles. It's pretty self-standard, Cad Bane or saying no bounty hunters, relatively easy. Nothing we haven't seen before. It's this one right here. I'm still working on the Sword of Juntapal. Win with Talia, Knight's Initiate, and Zalbar. How far am I from getting the battle? A minute. So I can actually maybe even show it here. The team that I've been using, I find that it's probably going to be luck based, whether I get it or not. But it's LV, Daka, and those 3 there. Talia, Night Sister Initiate, and Zalbar. The general problem is that Ajunda Paul's there in purple. The droid next to him, there's 2 of those droids. So there's only 3 enemies, Ajunda Paul and those 2 droids around Ajunda Paul. And those 2 droids are able to do death mark. And if they kill somebody with that death mark, I can't revive them back. So it's been a little frustrating. It's a little luck. I've got close a couple times where one only one died. You can see I got 2 stars, um, and it was really close. So I can go ahead and try it here. Good timing. I've got 20. Let's go ahead and try it here. And look, there we are. So there's Lord Vader, Talia, Nisus Initiate, Zalbar, and Oldaka. So obviously Talia, Nisus Initiate, and even Zalbar are relatively weak. My Oldaka is Relic 7, and my Lord Vader is Relic 9. And you're going to see that, Talia, Nisus Initiate, and Zalbar are going to die quickly with the AoE from Magenta Paul. He gets what looks like 100% Turn Meter in the beginning. So great, it's awesome. And these 2 droids will throw Death Mark out periodically. Yep, so they're dead. Alright, so the reason why I like LV is because he throws out the damage over time debuffs, and so it'll slowly kill a Junta Paul. Yep. So I'm going after the droids first. Let's get the debuff off, Daka. Okay, I think I have no chance. I have no choice. I have to go over here. We do that. Oh, oh, okay. I have to. Oh, no, see, he died. That's been the problem right there. If he dies with a death mark, and this is pretty close, it's hard to see, but, basically 1, 2 turns away, and I would have killed them. Yep. So it was pretty close, and that's been basically where it's been, ending like kind of like that. So I don't know how to get around that. I need Daka there to revive them. My team is too weak to withstand. I mean, this girl is, what is that, gear 4? She's what, gear 7? So they're not going to be able to survive without Daka reviving them. And LV is, I mean, look how useful LV is. LV is the one that's killing everybody. So I definitely need LV. And of course, I need the other 3 for the actual feat. So I think it's just going to come down to luck. That, or maybe find some data discs that throw even more buffs out. And so they're able to get more bombs out and kill them faster. I'm still working on it. So it's the best I've seen so far. Again, I've tested maybe 7 or 8 times. That team specifically 3 or 4 times. Um, but yeah, still working on it. If I find something that's better, I'll make another video with that team. The hokey religions win without using any Jedi Sith or unaligned. I'll probably just use Grievous, to be honest. Um, why not? It allows us to try the Grievous here. So it can't have any Sith, Jedi, or unaligned, which I don't have any here. So let's go and jump in. Let's see what we can do here. This may not be the most optimal Grievous. I might want my tank. Yeah, I want to kill a Junta. Yeah, this is easy. This is easy. This is simple. Pretty simple. So, Grievous will easily take care of this team. Uh, yep, easy peasy. Hey, look, I got 3 stars too. And hey, look at that, I got both of those. So, win without using a Jedi Sith on a line, Grievous. Simple, simple, simple. Bring a tank in, either your ad from GBA or the IG 100, I believe it is. And I'll keep working on the Agenda Paul. If I get one of those, I'll let everybody know. I appreciate it. We'll see you next sector.